What up with the soccer? Did I just say soccer, bro? Man, fuck that. What up with the football fans, bro? Man, we about to check out your man CR7, bro, when he was in his prime. The debate out there is insane about Lionel Messi and your man Cristiano, bro. And I do understand. I mean, even though we debate this issue all day, every day, for me, I don't do that, cause, I mean, there's not gonna be any player who gonna do what those two guys did. So for me, I just appreciate greatness, bro. I just see greatness in both of them. But today, man, I'm gonna check this one out for the first time when Ronaldo was in his prime. So without further ado, man, let's check this one out.
Walk with me. Let me talk to you for a minute. I want to take you into my life, a traumatized childhood, a story of Sage Jr., painful past, perfect present, a story of Alvin Cole, a kid from a battleground holding his own in the...
What that you? How you call him? Like Eusebio? Eusebio from Portugal? Was he from Portugal?
A heartbreaking World Cup exit, public fallout with Manchester
Yo, this day, bro. This day was
United.
Yo, bro, everybody was looking forward to an Argentina and Portugal finals, bro. That's what everybody was looking up to. Seriously, that was my huge expectation, bro. To see Messi and CR7 one time for the last time, rocking it off, bro, on the pitch for a major freaking trophy. But Morocco ended that entire fucking dream. Morocco.
A heartbreaking World Cup exit, public fallout with Manchester United, and step down to the Saudi Pro League. Cristiano Ronaldo's past few months are very much the lowlights of a storied career that the world of football will never forget. 2 decades in the spotlight, the man who came from the humble beginnings of Madeira went on to become a luminary for millions across the globe, dominating the highest stage alongside his amicable adversary Lionel Messi. Maybe the game's ultimate megastar, the Portuguese forward amassed unfathomable fame and fortune, reaching the peak of celebrity, but it's never led him astray, always preaching the good word of hard work with a relentless dedication to his craft. Much like Pele, who went...
That's what I say to people, bro. I mean, he worked for every little shit he got, bro. Everything he is right now, he worked tirelessly for it. I'm not saying Messi didn't work, bro. Yeah, but if you're looking at the physical fitness of how this guy literally put in the work every freaking day, you see how he looks like, bro. The physique, you can tell that he works tirelessly every freaking time. But you don't see Lionel Messi like that, bro. You don't see that, bro. The guy was just born to play football, bro.
With a relentless dedication to his craft. Much like Pele, who went to New York for his last 2 playing years, CR7's recent agreement with Al Nassr suggests his time on the pitch is drawing to a close, as the European demand for the 38-year-old has hit an all-time low. Currently midway through his 21st league campaign, he is best known for his trophy-laden seasons in England and Spain. But where and when did he play his best football?
Let's see that.
Sporting Lisbon's first team in 2002, the teen was a substitute for most of his debut year, but always showed glimpses of daring brilliance down the left flank, particularly in the summer of the following year, when they met Manchester United for a meaningless friendly. The English champions were stunned by the tricky, pacey and direct youngster who saw this as a chance to impress, which he did, catching the eye of Sir Alex Ferguson, who went on to drop over £12 million for the services of a hugely exciting player. Having only been a pro for a year, the 18-year-old was flown to the north of England as the fresh prospect of a European juggernaut, and after a superb debut, the hype built. Yet it became clear that in order to fulfill his rich potential and thrive in the Premier League, certain aspects of his game had to evolve. 6 goals in his first year, while used half the time from off the bench, was a strong start, However, criticism came his way for the use of elaborate and unnecessary skills, which was less accepted in that era of English football. Still, the season ended well for the...
So it's like, so the case right now is the same case with Anthony from Manchester United. If you all like the Manchester fans out there, man, you know that guy does some unnecessary dribbling, bro. He doesn't even need to do. That's the case of Anthony, bro. But I mean, let's keep it going. Bro.
In that era of English football. Still, the season ended well for the starlet, heading the opener into Millwall's net en route to his first piece of British silverware, the 2004 FA Cup, giving Ronaldo a taste of what he could achieve at United. Signs of development were seen in the latter half of his second year, bagging 8 goals between January and May, with particularly impressive showings against Newcastle in the Cup and Arsenal's Invincibles. Still deployed out wide, he was a traditional winger, using his lightning pace and agility to spin fullbacks, but enjoyed dropping deeper.
Bro. If that guy got family, bro, come on now. You can't do the guy like that, bro. You can't.
Using his lightning pace and agility to spin fullbacks, but enjoyed dropping.
That's not how you treat somebody, bro. Come on now.
Winger, using his lightning pace and agility to spin fullbacks, but enjoyed dropping deeper to receive the ball and carry it forward, helping the team move more fluidly in the attack. With Ruud van Nistelrooy as the target man, both he and a fresh-faced Wayne Rooney were expected to provide for the number 10, and Ronaldo was an accurate crosser on either foot, racking up 7 assists across the months.
That's the thing with him, bro. He plays with both legs, bro. That's pretty crazy, bro. To have both, and I mean, he does not have a weak leg, bro. I do think that we will agree that he has major shot power on his right leg, but I mean, if you trying to compare that with his left, bro, it's almost the same, bro, and that's fucking insane, bro. I cannot keep with my left foot, bro. Seriously.
Was an accurate crosser on either foot, racking up 7 assists across the months, though consistency was the prominent issue. Teammates such as Gary Neville have described Cristiano as talented but frustrating during his initial years in Manchester, and despite improving, he would occasionally play selfishly and showboat, which famously annoyed the Dutch marksman. Though he had again performed well throughout, in 05-06, a handful of incidents hinted that he also needed to mature, especially in that summer when featuring in his first World Cup. While facing the 3 Lions in the knockouts, Ronaldo had prompted the referee to send off Rooney, causing English uproar.
He just winked there.
I remember that when he bro, come on now, the English people, bro. They hated him for this incident, bro. They hated him. Because he just all he did was he winked, and they felt like, oh, I mean, he pretty much masterminded Wayne Rooney getting sent off. Come on now, Jesus, it's football, bro. You gotta play the game both mentally and physically. That's what it is.
The referee to send off Rooney, causing English uproar.
He just winked there.
And upon the number 7's return to Old Trafford, he faced a chorus of boos. And ironically, it was in this season when the winger found his best form yet, thanks to René Mullensteen's inspired coaching. During a sabbatical-like isolated training period, the Dutchman had Cristiano's entire focus, so that through unique drills, the Portuguese troublemaker could become more practical. As a result of Mullensteen's 2 cents, Ronaldo returned to the pitch more concerned with the quantity of his goals than the quality, and therefore he became a better teammate, passing more frequently and running off the ball more cleverly. Instead of attempting a ridiculous long shot or unlikely slaloming run, CR7 looked to get in the box for the assured finish, and thus he achieved his best stats so far, converting over 20 across all competitions, including 3 consecutive league braces, with 14 assists as well to boast. Something had changed after the summer. he seemed more determined to win and would quite often step up in the important matches, winning his first 2 League Player of the Month awards back-to-back at the end of 2006 as Manchester United reclaimed the top spot. European success remained elusive, yet after 4 years in England, the improved trickster was able to get his hands on the coveted Premier League title. And having proved pivotal for the Reds as their top scorer, Ronaldo picked...
Bro, that season Manchester United was crazy, bro. I'm telling you, like they were major competitors, bro. That season was crazy. I can still remember vividly what happened that season. Bro, this guy was unstoppable. He could just run through the whole freaking defense, bro. Like nothing.
Premier League title. And having proved pivotal for the Reds as their top scorer, Ronaldo picked up 8 individual awards for his efforts across the year. Physical development. Arriving in 03 a wiry speedster, he was now a muscular athlete with strong running legs, broader shoulders to hold off opponents, and a significantly improved jump while standing at 6'1". Irrepressible in this period, he and United's coaches had formulated a supreme specimen whose physique and...
He has the highest jump in football history, right? I think next was Osimhen. Osimhen basically came closer, but I mean, let me know in the comment section. Does Ronaldo still retain the position where he have the highest jump? The highest jump in history. I think in football history. I think he still does. But let me know, man. Let me know.
He and United's coach...
Because Osimhen basically did something of recent. I think it was last season when he did that jump in the Champions League. But I don't know if he took over CR7 or CR7 still at the peak of having the highest jump. So let me know in the comment section, man. I want to know. Man, I'm into football too, so definitely let me know.
6'1". Irrepressible in this period, he and United's coaches had formulated a supreme specimen whose physique and goal-scoring aptitude was wasted in the midfield, and therefore Ferguson combined Rooney, Ronaldo and their new arrival Carlos Tevez to form one of the division's most lethal front lines.
Carlos Tevez, bro. He was a beast. Man, take me back to those days of football, bro. Take me back. Seriously. Bro, come on now.
To form one of the division's most lethal front lines. The trio were breathtaking at times during the 07-08 season, remarkably skillful, while also aggressive and tenacious, thriving on the counter-attack due to their pace and understanding. Rooney and Tevez would interchange positionally throughout matches and helped out defensively, allowing the more centralised number 7 to stay high as
what country is that guy from?
And helped out defensively, allowing the more
sent him back straight to his hometown, bro.
Centralised number 7 to stay high as he was the danger man, able to win a game on his own. The Scots' focus on Ronaldo was rewarded as he produced an amazing output of 31 goals in the BPL. Able to score every type of goal, his training ground practice had made him a set-piece specialist who was reliable from penalties and capable of dropping jaws when standing over a free kick.
Bro, this man's exceptional. He's a fucking machine. He's a machine, bro. Bro. He's a machine.
Was when standing over a free kick. Pursued by Chelsea relentlessly throughout the season, it was a 2-point surplus that separated them as United went back-to-back. But their battle with the Blues wasn't over, because in Moscow, the teams would meet again for the first...
John Terry, bro. Man, let's keep it going. I remember this like yesterday, bro.
But their battle with the Blues wasn't over, because in Moscow, the teams would meet again for the first ever All-English Champions League final. Cristiano's domestic form had bled across into Europe, bagging 7 goals on the road to Russia, often in the centre-forward role, and back on the wing for the final, he stole the advantage. Penalties were left to separate them, and it looked dire when he missed United's third. But Terry's infamous slip and Van der Sar's decisive save put Man U back on the throne of the continent, handing Ronaldo the final club trophy he was missing. It had been a tense end to an elite campaign of a star-studded team, maybe United's greatest side to date, with world-class players sprinkled throughout the 11. Picking up the European Golden Shoe for scoring 42 goals, the most across all major leagues, and labelled the player of the season for both the Prem and UCL, he was quite simply the best player on the planet, certified in December 2008, receiving the most votes for FIFA.
Bro, that was the first of its kind, bro. The first of its kind. I think he's still the only player, right, to have won the war best playing in England, playing in the English league. Am I making a mistake? Yeah, I think he is the only player to have won the war best playing in the English league. Am I correct? Somebody let me know if that's a fact. CR7 is the only player, football player, that won the war best while playing in the English league. Let me know. If I'm making a
Certified
mistake.
in December 2008, receiving the most votes for FIFA's Ballon d'Or and World Player of the Year awards. Into 2008-09, he underwent ankle surgery, leaving him out of action for over 2 months before picking up where he left off, brushing teams aside in devastating fashion as the champions retained the title once more, a three-peat.
Damn.
Looking to also make it a UCL double, Ronaldo was critical to United's European run, striking the tiebreaker past his former adversary Porto and claiming the Puskas Award in the process. His double in their triumph over Arsenal guided the Reds through to the final yet again, where he met Guardiola's Barcelona and their special number 10, whose lobbing header sealed the deal.
Bro, this goal, like
Guardiola's
this
Barcelona
goal.
and
This
their
goal.
special number 10, whose lobbing.
Bro, this just look at the posture of Lionel Messi, bro. I mean, this is a CR7 video, but I mean, we gotta flag out greatness if we see it, bro. We gotta talk about it. Just, is this fucking normal, bro? Is this normal? Can you hit a ball like that, bro? With this side of your face for the bro. How can a human being do this, bro? Just how can anybody do this? Just look at the posture, bro. That's not possible, bro. Unless you're a fucking god.
Where he met Guardiola's Barcelona and their special number 10, whose lobbing header sealed the deal for the Catalans, kicking off their rivalry. Having established himself amongst the elite with 145 goals and 9 trophies from 6 seasons in England, Ronaldo was ready for a move, answering the calls of President Florentino Perez, who set a world record transfer fee in the summer of 2009, with 94 million euros to make him a frontman of Real's second Galacticos.
The rest is history. From here, the rest of the whole shit is history, bro. The rest is history. Come on.
With 94 million euros to make him a frontman of Real's second Galacticos. Sporting the 9 in the famed white shirt, he and Kaká shared the immeasurable hype surrounding the Bernabeu by the season's start, but Ronaldo was the one to make an instant impact by converting 5 goals from the opening 4 La Liga matches and burying braces in the first 2 UCL games, flourishing under the pressure. Manuel Pellegrini favoured Cristiano as a striker into the new year, restricting his freedom but boosting his chances, and the forward added 19 to his scoring tally after Christmas. The contest ended in favour of the Blaugrana, leaving Los Blancos trophyless despite the excessive expenditure. Fellow countryman Jose Mourinho stepped in for the Chilean, and club legend Raúl retired, handing Ronaldo the 7, which reinvigorated him.
Bro. Raul. So I have a question to pose, though. I have a question. My question is, who do you really think is more of a legend for Manchester United? Wayne Rooney or CR7? Let me know. Who do you think is more of a legend for Manchester United? Wayne Rooney or CR7? Let me know, man.
And club legend Raul retired, handing Ronaldo the 7, which reinvigorated him as he embarked on his most prolific year yet, netting 40 times in the league to win the Spanish Pichichi Award and Golden Shoe again, with 53 across all competitions.
Damn.
For the
Man, it's a
second year in a
machine,
row, Real were the highest scoring team in La Liga. Yet a constant thorn in their side, Barcelona pillaged the title and barged them out of Europe, leaving Madrid with the 2011 Copa del Rey, in which CR7 headed home the winner.
Great cross header, goal! Cristiano Ronaldo!
Adding the first Spanish silverware to his cabinet. 11-12 saw the end to Barca's reign in what the media dubbed the League of the Records, as Real scored 121 goals in the 9 months and broke the 100 points barrier to secure their 32nd La Liga title. And as for CR7,
this team was unstoppable. Mitsu Ozil. You have who else did you have? But was Toni Kroos there at that time? Modric wasn't there at that time, I think. But I mean, the midfield was crazy, bro. Bro, this team was freaking crazy. You had Kaká, right? Kaká was still there at that time, bro. Damn. Man, take me back to those days.
Points barrier to secure their 32nd La Liga title. And as for CR7, his 60 goals that year helped him break Puskas' record as the fastest player in the club's history to reach a century of goals for Los Blancos.
Here's Ronaldo! Oh my goodness!
The team under Jose ideally suited him, with the emphasis on attacking at speed, and, especially on the counter, the 27-year-old was hugely effective.
Drives in,
It was
crosses
deadly.
into
It was
pure gold!
It was that.
When another personally superb but collectively lackluster year for the club came to an end, Carlo Ancelotti took his first steps in Spain, ready to build his team around the master marksman, who had illustrated under Mourinho that he could achieve the top stats even from out wide. The Italian gave him this freedom on the left side in a 4-3-3 formation, while Karim Benzema and €100 million new boy Gareth Bale took up the central and right roles respectively.
BBC. BBC was one of the deadliest attack too. I mean, which one do you, I mean, so the argument here is MSN, Messi, Neymar, and Suarez up against Benzema, CR7, and Gareth Bale. Which one do you think was the deadliest attacking force in the La Liga? Let me know. Let me know, man. We got these topic out for debate. Let me know. Cause I mean BBC got more Champions League, right, than MSN. If I'm not making a mistake, BBC had more Champions League than Messi, Neymar, and Suarez, bro. So let me know if I'm making a mistake again, bro.
€1 million new boy Gareth Bale took up the central and right roles respectively, completing what the media called BBC, Benzema, Bale, Cristiano. In the same vein as his Manchester partnership, the trio proved their worth, accumulating 97 goals in 13-14 as Real fought on all three fronts for the continental treble. Determined to get his hands on the big ears yet again, Ronaldo amassed an outstanding record tally of 17 UCL goals from 11 games that campaign, including a penalty versus Atleti in the All-Spanish final, which ended 4-1 after extra time, making Real Madrid the first side to ever win 10 European Cups, La Decima.
La Decima. Come on.
After Messi's four-year run, Ronaldo reclaimed the Ballon d'Or for 2013, ending the year with 69 goals in 59 appearances, before getting it again the ensuing year, midway through the 14-15 season, by the end of which he had again eclipsed himself, 48 goals from 35 league games, setting a new personal best of 61 goals in all that year. As Ronaldo entered his 30s, he adapted his style and became less of a runner, averaging fewer kilometres travelled per game as a way of preserving himself while ageing. Less involved in the build-up, he was left to do what he does best, score goals, gradually moving inwards from the wing and higher up the pitch, often their most advanced man.
Yeah.
Averaging a goal a game in this 3-year period, the number 7 was part of a legendary outfit, who became the first and only team of the Champions League era to win 3 titles in a row, 2016, 2017 and 2018.
Bro, How can you compare BBC with MSN then? They're not comparable. I mean, I keep telling people this, bro. They're not comparable. BBC won more Champions League than MSN successively in row. Come on now, guys.
Titles in a row: 2016, 2017 and 2018.
Damn.
The first to ever appear on the score sheet in 3 separate finals, Ronaldo became the all-time top scorer in the UCL and overtook Jimmy Greaves as the most prolific in the top 5 European leagues. Spending 6 straight seasons at the peak of the Champions League scoring charts, he also lifted his 4th and 5th Golden Balls back-to-back, equaling Messi's total. In 8 dream...
5 different freaking Ballon d'Or at Real Madrid. That's crazy, bro.
5th Golden Balls back-to-back, equaling Messi's total. In 8 dream-worthy seasons at the Bernabeu, Ronaldo had won La Liga twice, the Copa del Rey and Super Cup a couple of times each, the Club World Cup 3 times, and the Champions League on no less than 4 occasions. In one of the world's most competitive divisions, he achieved a positive goal-to-game ratio, winning 3 Pichichis and Golden Shoes each to establish himself as one of the very best to ever play the game. Accomplishing quite literally everything with Real, it was time to move on, venturing into a new country as the most expensive ever transfer to an Italian team, putting pen to paper for Juventus, Serie A's most successful club. Desperate for the big ears, the serial winners had lost 3 finals since last victorious in '96, and the addition of Ronaldo was Andrea Agnelli's ambitious effort to return the cup to Turin. The Portuguese attacker played in a variety of roles under Allegri throughout his debut year, dividing his time between the number 9 role that he'd taken up since 2017 and his original spot on the left of the front 3. Allotted the prerogative to drop deep, go wide, or switch sides in game, Cristiano adjusted well, producing game-winning goals across the months to shine for the Bianconeri as they continued domestic dominance with an 8th consecutive Scudetto.
Wow.
With 21 Serie A goals, he was Juve's leading scorer, and despite adding another 6 to his absurd Champions League tally, included in which was an exceptional hat-trick to narrowly overcome Atletico, the Italians...
Bro, I remember this game like yesterday, bro. Diego Simeone. Simeone, right? Am I pronouncing his name properly? Bro, the coach of Atlético Madrid, bro. I mean, he did that. He did that celebration, bro. CR7 is freaking cold, bro. He likes to take his revenge anytime, bro. And this is what he did.
His leading scorer. And despite adding another 6 to his absurd Champions League tally, included in which was an exceptional hat-trick to narrowly overcome Atletico, the Italians fell short, dropping out to an admirable but beatable young Ajax side. Unfortunately, this summarises the winger's stint in the black and white. Successful, but not in the way intended. Awarded the Capocannoniere for stacking up over 30 goals in the following 2 campaigns, some of which were expectedly outstanding.
Was that the highest jump? Yeah, that was it. That's the freaking highest jump ever. Is this it? Like, is this the jump? Because I know Osimhen went almost in this height, but I think CR7 has the highest, bro. I don't know. You guys gotta let me know.
Intended. Awarded the Capocannoniere for stacking up...
How can a human being go up into the air and stay this long and wait for the ball, bro, to hit it? This is not normal, bro. This is not normal at all. I mean, it's not normal. I mean, we keep saying this. I mean, it's not normal. A normal person cannot do this, bro.
Not in the way intended. Awarded the Capocannoniere for stacking up over 30 goals in the following 2 campaigns, some of which were expectedly outstanding. His time in Turin was marred by the European shortcomings, slipping up in 2020 to Lyon, a game in which he scored, and to Porto in the next campaign, for which he undeservedly bore the brunt of the blame. The truth is that Juve were unable to recruit wisely around their marquee man, steadily declining from 2018 to 2021, when they ultimately conceded the Scudetto under Pirlo, a first-time manager. Approaching his mid-30s, he slotted away over 100 goals in 3 years for Juventus, and was far from a disaster, but nonetheless was billed as a flop by many, and after flirting with a move to their sky blue enemies, he made a romantic return to Manchester United in the summer of 2021.
The baddest decision ever. Baddest decision ever.
He made a romantic return to Manchester United in the summer of 2021. His homecoming was widely publicised, with shirt sales inside the first day breaking the record, and things couldn't have started better, putting a pair past Newcastle on his second debut and saving the team on multiple occasions in the Champions League to escape a tough group. Former teammate Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was dismissed as manager mid-season to be replaced by Ralf Rangnick as interim, and reportedly, relations between the German sporting director and Ronaldo quickly turned fractious, causing the number 7's drop in form. Enduring a 2-month dry spell, the 37-year-old bounced back and concluded the campaign well with 9 goals from his final 7 appearances, taking his tally.
Come on now. How can you say CR7 was the problem? This guy was to United's rescue on many occasions, bro. On many of them. Many a times he saved freaking Manchester United. Now look at how poorly they're performing, bro. How can you say CR7 was the problem? I still don't see it. Now, Jadon Sancho also is being targeted as being a problem.
Concluded the campaign well with 9 goals from his final 7 appearances, taking his tally to 24 in all, the most for the struggling club in 21-22. Nevertheless, he and the club faced major criticism for finishing 6th in the Prem and going trophyless for a 5th year in a row, Ronaldo's first time doing so in over a decade. After much anticipation, Erik ten Hag was appointed, and believing Ronaldo wasn't the right man for his system, the Dutchman benched him for most of the domestic games as the season got underway.
He's a worthless coach. ETH is a worthless coach, bro. I'm telling you. He focused more on discipline than he performing. Seriously. He get pissed off at players for, trying to say what the actual problem is, then he fixing the problem. That's just who he is, man. I'm not a United fan, but we gotta call a spade a spade. He's a worthless coach, bro. He cannot. Yo, listen, this season, Manchester United will finish, I don't know, maybe 6th or something. Pretty much, if they really fight hard. Because that team that I saw playing against Bayern, bro, they have problems. They have serious problems. Just the Bayern actually were pretty much complacent when they scored like the 3rd goal. They became really complacent, and that was the reason why United came from behind. But I'm telling you, like this season in the Premiership, it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one, man.
Old Trafford permanently, he struggled to secure a move away due to expensive wage demands, and chose to vent his frustrations in mid-November to Piers Morgan. The interview went mega viral, and United terminated his contract within a week, granting his wish just a few days into the 2022 Qatar World Cup. A month after their shock quarter-final exit to Morocco, Ronaldo's agreement with Al Nassr makes his salary the biggest ever in football history, pocketing €200 million annually from the deal. The so-called prime of CR7 is debatable, as he spent over 15 years world-class, registering a magnificent output almost every year from 2006 to 2021, but statistically peaked in Real Madrid when more of an out-and-out forward. However, numbers alone do not define a player like Ronaldo. How I see it, the Portuguese virtuoso had different types of primes across his amazing career. The dribbling prime was seen between 2003 and 2006, the early Manchester years, when a pure winger who wanted to beat a man with street skills and wasn't relied on for goals, still needing to learn the ropes of the Premier League. Next, from 2007 to 2016, came the complete attacker prime, developing from a selfish showboater to an all-rounder in the final third, who was more obsessed with his stats than anything else, making him a serial winner in England and then Spain. Transformed into a goal-scoring machine, he excelled as an inverted left winger under Mourinho and Ancelotti, demolishing teams on his own week in, week out.
Yo, he didn't talk about Zidane. Zidane era was crazy too, man. Come on. Zidane era was crazy.
Mourinho and Ancelotti, demolishing teams on his own week in, week out. Driven on by Messi, this was Ronaldo at his most entertaining, still a swift dribbler with the skills of his younger self, but more clinical as the stats show. Third and most recent was his poaching prime, witnessed in the latter couple of Madrid years and Juventus seasons. In Zidane's team, the number 7 was the planet's best box player, improving his positional sense and link-up play as a central striker. Yet it's subjective. Whether you loved seeing him spam the step-overs, making the Premier League his personal playground, or breaking every imaginable Real record as the star of the Bernabeu, Cristiano Ronaldo has been a step above whenever or wherever he trod on the pitch, and is one of the few to have etched his name permanently in the history book of the beautiful game. What was your favourite era of CR7? Please like and subscribe to the channel.
My favorite, man. I mean, every one of them, bro. Every one of them. Seeing how he developed, bro, and becoming the greatest player ever on earth, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Every single one of them. Man, there you have it, man. Without not further ado, bro, we just did a reaction on the GOAT. I'm Audi. Peace out.